Okay, hold on.
Okay, looks like we're going.
Okay, 1 month. Yay, Mercedes Motor. Welcome to episode 93 of Toonsday Tuesday. Gracie.
Hi, everybody, and pardon the burp.
Uh, okay, so tonight we are talking about as top by digital episode 1 and 2, which I will admit this. I was watching episode 2, like, at the end of it, and I got distracted by a technical problem. So, yeah. But we'll go in and let's get going. Okay, so
Well, first of all, I do have a question. All
go.
right. What was the first episode that you watched?
Okay, let me double check that. Now, you did that's right. The episode I watched today or just in general?
Today. Oh, so you've seen the show before.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because I watched 3 episodes just to be certain. I
Okay,
watched the pilot episode, The Party, then episode 1, Ginger the Juvie, and episode 2, Carl and Maude.
okay, so,
So I watched episode 0, episode 1, and episode 2.
okay, so I watched the entirety of episode 1 and I'm like, I got 90% through everything before I had to take care of a technical issue, so I had to stop at the end of 2. So,
Right. But you've watched these before.
yeah, no, like I said, I grew up on the set, so, yeah, I mean, okay, so, I mean, okay, let me ask you this. Do you know how some people say, oh, I'm a Nickelodeon kid, I'm a
Yeah.
Cartoon Network kid?
Yeah, I
Well,
could tell this was one of your formative shows growing up.
yeah, I mean, this was one of the shows that I loved to watch as a kid. I mean, it, if I had to describe it for anyone without talking about a specific episode, I would say, as told by Ginger, is a slice of life series that goes about the day-to-day of Ginger Foley and how every day shenanigans with her friends, family, and her rivals. Because, I mean, I'm sure you could tell we're both, well, we're all 0, 1, and 2, that there's definitely a rivalry in the show.
All right, if you want to get into that, I'm going to say I didn't quite actually see a rivalry going on in that. At least it didn't come across that way to me. It seemed like Courtney, the blonde girl, it
Yeah,
seemed like she was a bit jealous of Ginger's life and just wanted to know more about it. That's the way it was coming across.
okay. I mean, I could definitely have said that.
Because she seemed like obsessed with her.
Yes, yeah, but I mean, not now. If we won't go that route, I mean,
It didn't even come across as like malicious or anything.
yeah, no. Well, no.
Now, Courtney's friend seemed a bit, but like Courtney herself didn't seem like she had any
Yeah,
actual ill will.
yeah, no. I mean, Courtney did seem like she was just cool,
I'm curious.
relaxed, casual with Ginger, but her friend whose name escapes me even though I just watched the show is definitely more of the jealous type.
Yeah, she was
And
afraid that someone was going to like horn in on her relationship.
yeah, okay. Um, let's see.
And I was surprised. I did not know that this was a Klasky Supo show.
Okay, so tell me about that because I, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the company who made it,
Yeah,
right?
the animation team, and Klasky
Okay,
Supo.
yeah. Okay,
They
so
did a lot of stuff. They did like the Tracy Ullman show. They helped get Simpsons off the ground.
yeah. No,
They did Rugrats and like a lot of the early Nicktoons stuff and like the 2000 stuff. They were
yeah,
involved
no.
in.
I would say they did have a big hand in the early Nickelodeon days. I mean, yeah. Okay, so it was Melinda who is really holding a glove towards Ginger was, you know,
Yeah,
that's,
that's the jealous friend.
yeah. Now, I will say this, like, it's definitely, it seems like, you know, Courtney wishes that Ginger was a closer friend than they are. If I'm remembering right, there was some, well, besides what's mentioned in episode 2, we will get to that. There, there seems like there was some drama between them. I mean,
Yeah, in like fifth grade or yeah, like an earlier grade.
yeah, which, I mean, just to say that Jimzo is 12, it just so, I mean, she has to at least be in the 6th grade at this time, if not 7th, you know.
Yeah. Well, I will say that kids getting into arguments and fights in the earlier grade and then becoming friends later on, that's a super common thing.
Yeah, it is. That's, mm. Now, I would say that as a whole, the first episode did have two great storylines. I mean, the main one that we follow is, you know, Courtney wants to invite Ginger to a birthday party, and you know, Melinda's wonder why, but you know, it all goes to
Hmm.
Courtney wanting to have that friendship, but Melinda, well, let me say that for a bit. Now, let's go ahead and discuss the minor plot line in this show, which is that with Carl, Jose, and I forget Courtney's brother name.
I do want to discuss that with you. The
Okay.
thing about the show and that apparently these two families have to know each other somewhat because like Carl like her brother like Courtney's little brother really wants to hang out with Ginger's little brother, and
Yeah.
Ginger wants to hang out with Courtney. And it's are they do they live close by? How do they know each other so well? Because the the two younger kids couldn't know each other because they wouldn't be going to school like same classes or anything. And like, how does everybody know each other?
I mean, my theory behind that is that uh, Blake is the brother's name, just to put that out there. It's
Okay.
Blake. But no, my guess is that they were once friends, or at least grew up together somehow. I'm not quite sure. I mean, one thing I would assume, because, and sorry if I'm getting into some little too soon, but you know, gentle Carlos Follow is not around much in the series proper. So, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what the connection is.
You're starting to think.
Yeah. Okay, well, the two brothers I can confirm all classmates.
Oh, okay.
So, they're classmates, so they know each other well, and same for Jethro and Courtney, like they attend the same school, so they have at least some awareness of each other. Might not be in the same exact class, but I mean, we all get that. So,
Right.
yeah.
All right. So I guess we should get into like what the actual episode was about.
Yeah, okay. So, like I started to say, you know, and the episode name, just to say if we have it, is Gentle Tuesday. Again, Coleman wants to invite Gentle to a birthday party. Miranda is hesitant of it, but does it anyway. Wants to set up. She wants to set Gentle up. Let's say that. And how does she do that? Well, Miranda was in the girls' bathroom, tells Ginger, "Oh, I have a great idea for you to get Courtney for her birthday." And they end up going to the city bank. I'm gonna say that because it's I'm not remembering the actual words they used to describe it, but it
I don't know
was
what the actual place that they live in is called either. I don't think they say it.
a, I could probably find that, but yeah, no, just Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Hmm.
Are you looking it up?
I'm reading something that might have it,
All right.
but while I'm doing that, why don't you go into the whole plot of it?
Okay. So, yes, Courtney is having a surprise birthday party, which is pretty much exactly what happened with the pilot, in that there is a party being had at Courtney's house, and Ginger is being invited, and Courtney's friend is nervous about Ginger being invited. So
Uh,
I was trying to figure out, is the pilot canon? Because it is mentioned later on that Ginger had been over at Courtney's place before.
okay, so I'm gonna probably mention this wrong, but here's what I just found. The series takes place in a fictional suburb town of Central Seoul located in Connecticut.
I can buy
Central,
that.
yeah, Central Seoul is based on the real town of, and I'm gonna mispronounce this, Larchmont, New York, and that location I will spell out for you is Larchmont. So, but yeah, no, I mean, okay, so it's a fictional town in Connecticut, so it is set within the U.S. Huh.
I will say with the colors, I do get a Connecticut feel for it.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, it does feel like that whole kind of northeastern type of thing.
Hmm.
Very fallish. Um, yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Nice.
Okay, so with the surprise party, Ginger is basically tricked by Courtney's friend
Uh,
into
yeah.
trying to get a present and obsessing over it to the point where she ends up trying to steal as getting a present because she can't figure out a good one on her own.
Yeah. Now, I would say she's somewhat talked into it by Miranda, Courtney's friend, and honestly, it's something that, you know, it's just downright Knievel of this, yeah. Now, while all of this is happening, we, like I said, we do have a subplot with Carl, Huxley, and Blake. Well, and I'm gonna say
Mhm.
this ahead of time. I am sorry for anyone who might be gross out with what I'm about to say.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm going to?
Yeah.
Okay, so Carl and Lucy are obviously best friends, but Blake Courtney sister wants to steal Carl's gold eyeball, which even though it just got to, I never thought I would have to say that particular sentence out loud. Like, a gold eyeball. Uh, but, yeah, no, that's Blake's end goal. And, he tries, hey, Jonesy, look at it, cause I, I will say just, uh, basically, it doesn't go well, and Blake doesn't get the eyeball.
No, you're not.
Now, jumping back to our main plotline, it's our beautiful Courtney's party. Jennifer needs to make a decision on what she's gonna do. Amy, Gracia, and she decides, okay,
Hi guys. Hi guys.
yeah, she decides, okay, I'm gonna steal this intro. So,
Though I really do wonder how they were planning on getting the thing back. Like, we're just gonna carry it the whole way.
yeah, no.
All right, let me take a
I,
look at something.
I mean, they thought they wouldn't get caught. I mean, they even break into Cole's room to try to get these gadgets, and he has his room booby trapped. Now, I will say this, just as a caveat. If you're gonna have like a alarm, don't make it easy, easy to rip off the wall.
Yeah, but he's 8, isn't he?
7.
Okay, okay. I
But
think we can cut the kid a break.
uh, yeah. Hmm. I mean, we're talking about a kid who's a mastermind. I'm probably gonna figure out some way to hide the info.
I will say it is very, very possible for someone to be very smart and very dumb at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so they do get caught, and they do get caught rather easily.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying, it was a setup by Miranda, so she literally walked away from the party and called whole police officer of a father to report this crime. So, yeah, it was a whole setup. Now, one thing I will say, and it's something that I mean everyone would need to remember when we'll talk about these type of shows. That the best storytelling doesn't have to be all fantasy stories. I mean, as a slice alive cartoon, I personally think it did well.
I'd say some of my favorite shows are slice of life.
Huh,
Few things are more interesting or wild in real life.
yeah. Uh, Now, I will also say this, and not to, you know, spoil it for everyone, but I mean, Nickelodeon has always done slice of life, so I mean, ever since I know that's the one of the main selling points. So yeah. Now I will say for a episode, and let's also say this. Jimbo did think that she would go to jail, or at least guilty, was she doesn't because like she was 200 of community service. I don't remember the exact number. Do you
Hello,
get
Arlene. You're having
hey
a wonderful
Ollie?
evening.
Yeah, I do get, but do you remember that number?
The exact amount I don't. I will say I was surprised that that is something that does carry over into the next episode. I assumed it would be forgotten about by the time the next episode came around.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's one thing I will say about as told by Ginger. I mean, it is a, it was a, how do I say it? It's episodic, but it's also serialized, if you know what I'm meaning the
Yeah, things happen and things are remembered, but it's not every episode leads from one to the next.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean it. Yeah, it's really just a so that I mean you don't have to sit down and watch it all, but to understand some callbacks, you might have to watch a few episodes to know what's going on. So yeah,
Mm. So yeah, I do believe I did like that it does follow up. Um, I'm kind of getting that from the way you're describing it, that characters are going to grow and change and like learn from each other and about each other.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe get closer as friends.
yeah. Well, let's say this, like, and I am going to give my lips about that. I
So
am
you can
go-
eat the mic.
uh,
Oh, yummy,
I
yummy.
yeah, I am going into episode 2. So let's just say, okay, in this episode 2, yes, the community service plotline is introduced and paid off. Let's say that
Now,
they
is
have.
this just the start of it? Are there other episodes with community service, or is just this it?
I, if I remember correctly, the few and far between. I mean, I believe it's sprinkled out in season 1, so
Oh, okay.
you know they're gonna go to school and then you know the seal schedule whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm looking to see how many episodes are per season, but you keep going.
Yeah, I mean I actually have that
Oh,
available.
it's 20 per season.
Yeah, so okay, yeah. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I need to look at some real quick. Well, not now, actually, because uh, correct me if I'm wrong, Keiko,
Sure.
but are you saying that the last 6 episodes have come out within the past 8 years?
They may
Are
be
we,
talking about a movie.
no, like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Uh,
The wedding frame.
Okay, so yeah, I mean those
Unaired on
and
television. Became available on DVD. Okay, yeah, there were unaired episodes that just got
okay.
released in 2021.
Well, what I could say and just to breakdown I'm looking at, there was 4 released in 2016 and 2 in 2021. With this series, when it originally ended, only had 14 episodes in season 3 initially. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some on 2016, 2016, and then
Then 2021. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
get the.
Episode 11 was the last one of the original run. And then in 2016, they continued it.
Okay, yeah, I did not get that myself, but I will have to look at that.
Oh, you get a chance to finish a series you watched when you were younger. Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so episode 2, they go see home, and well, before we even get there, I want to mention one thing, and let me know if you saw this schedule. The opening scene when they're walking about. Did you think that they were walking a dog and not a brother?
Oh yeah, I fully thought that they were walking a dog. I thought they were walking his dog as actually part of the punishment.
Yeah, me too. Like, I thought, they were walking a dog and, you know, it revealed to be Carl, her brother, which, guys, I get the concept of, you know, keeping kids always, but what I don't get is having your 12-year-old walk like that with your 7-year-old. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I wouldn't trust that at all. That's my
Yeah, I get you fully on that.
Yeah, that's my opinion on that, but whatever. Eh, uh, okay, so they did agree with Carl, the brother, takes to this elderly, pos- elderly woman who's a principal like him, and let's just say that he falls in love with her. So, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so the girls are performing their community service at the old folks' home, and he is
Yeah,
forced to tag along because no one apparently wants to deal with this wild child.
yeah. I mean, and I don't know if we said this before, but
Who's
their
obsessed with
mom,
collecting body parts.
yeah, their mom is a single parent.
Hmm.
So, she works and, obviously Digital has to pitch in and babysit every now and then. So, it makes sense why Ginger had him on loose. I just wouldn't have trusted that myself. I mean,
Hmm.
really. Now, th- I mean, basically, this episode, and I don't know if you were good, Geckles, but this episode did mainly center on Carl's character. It
Yeah,
was,
I was about to say it myself. It seemed like the little brother was the main character of this episode because more
yeah,
following about his relationship, he was more following about his sort of first crush
yeah,
on this older woman, his friend being jealous about him hanging out with her.
yeah. No, I mean, I like that. I do.
Well, if you have other characters, you got to flesh them out, especially like the brother of the main character.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
actually, like in the previous episode, it was half about him too.
yeah, yeah. It would have about it as well, but I think, and my opinion here, but the first episode was meant to center on gentle and what she was going through. Well, this is literally meant to center on Coral as for the title is, and I'm gonna mispronounce this name badly. Coral and Maud, no, but yeah,
I
so
haven't watched it enough to know the names properly, so go ahead and mispronounce.
yeah, no, but I mean, this is definitely a Coral centric episode, but I will say this, and I don't mean to give any spoilers, but we all introduced to Ginger's potential love interest. The,
Uh, I don't remember him being introduced in. Uh,
the guy with the headgear.
oh, okay. There's supposed to be a thing. Okay, no, I was unaware.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I
like,
could see it. I could see it. The one boy hanging out with the group.
yeah, yeah. So,
That's sort of a
That's
usual trope, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm getting that from. I mean, yeah. Hmm. But just with that being said, like, you know, Courtney basically invites herself over for dinner the next night, and Cole invites Mark because he doesn't tell his mom how old she is.
Nope.
He, he just says, and I quote, "Hey, can I invite my friend over as well?" But yeah, not even questioning who it is.
Yeah,
Now,
because that's not something anyone would.
yeah, now this is where I got distracted with technical problems. So, Gecko go take over.
Okay, so what happens at this point is that the kid's date comes over, who's this 80 some odd year old woman with dentures, and as well as Courtney coming over. And a dinner is had where Ginger passes the woman off as her grandmother to make it slightly less creepier than what it is. Courtney ends up taking pictures of the house, just finding everything curious and quaint. And like I said, she seems obsessed with the way that Ginger lives. That she wants to sort of like be like her, just like a normal kid.
Yeah,
All while Courtney's brother and not Courtney, Ginger's brother and his date are being weird at the dinner table, eventually leading to the woman dying at the dinner table.
huh, yeah, that
And
part
that
was,
was a bit of a surprise.
yeah, it was,
Um, After the whole thing is over, after it's found out that yes, woman dies, um, and Courtney does go back, and my suspicions seem to be confirmed that she was just there to like learn about Ginger and try and like understand her. And how, let me look up this kid's name again so I just don't keep calling her Ginger's brother.
uh, uh, Carl, Carl,
Carl. Okay.
yeah,
And Carl has left the woman's gallstone. It's mostly resolved that Carl and his friend patched things up, and he even like comforts him over losing like the woman, and it was all nice and it was sweet and wholesome. And I think that's something that's just a part of this show, that it's a very warm, wholesome, like not happy but comforting series that I've seen so far.
yeah. No, I, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to just, like, yes, it, this series to, is not meant to be your joyful, puppy, popular goals gung ho about everything every day. No, this is literally gentle writing a whole diary saying what happened that day. So, yeah, it's not supposed to be the fantastic story about, you know,
Hmm.
crazy adventures.
Oh, I'm
It,
not talking about like crazy adventures. I'm more just talking about um, it is mostly just everyday stuff
yeah,
um, with sort of eccentric people in the everyday stuff.
yeah. I mean, okay, let's, it wasn't say that I noticed, but Courtney's whole family is rich. I mean, you could clearly tell that, like, whole family has money to boom. Well, Ginger is whole contrast being in a single parent home with a brother who drives her crazy, which they both have, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, with, with Cole and Ginger, it's more of that, more of that, you know, less cultural class and more of the working class. Well,
Hmm.
Courtney and Blake are the high society types. So, yeah. But overall, I mean, folks, well, let me say this. Folks, episode 1, I give it a solid 8 out of 10 because it was interesting, it had good plotline, and it kept your attention. And
Yeah,
so,
I'd agree there.
yeah, and so too, um, 6.8 for me, honestly, because again, it did have good plotline. It did continue a plotline that was set up at the end of episode 1 and it flowed naturally into episode 2. But for me, just, I mean, it lost my interest a cool weight and it did. But, I mean, that's what you get when you're someone who has seen this particular show, you know, 10 times over. And the span of 24 years.
Hmm.
So that makes sense. At least on my part, it does.
I actually liked episode 2 a little bit more than episode 1.
Okay. Was that?
Part of it is me liking following the younger brother. Um, I enjoyed the younger brother stuff. I enjoyed delving more into the side characters. It may also be that the first episode felt a little bit too similar to the pilot. It felt like almost like a repeat.
I mean, I could, I could see that. I mean, if I watched the pilot myself, I might have skipped episode 1, to be honest. But that's just me.
Hmm. And it looks like I know what we're going to be watching for next week.
Yeah, I know that too. So,
Hmm.
do you want me to announce it, or do you want to?
Okay, I can notify everybody. It
Okay.
appears we are going to be watching Monster Buster Club, something that I have no idea what it is. Never heard of this thing before.
Well, let me say this, Folga. Have you ever watched Disney XD?
I've seen very little of Disney XD.
This was a Disney XD cartoon for a while.
Gotcha. That was not quite my time frame.
Yeah, nah, I get that, but I'm just saying that's what I want. So yeah. Okay, guys, with that being said, we are our 2 minutes, and we will see you
Friday.
Friday. Yep. Alright, bye, guys. See you next time.
And later, Tater.